us now with First Alert Weather.
And here's the latest on Tropical Storm Chantal. This is the latest advisory. Top winds of 45 miles per hour. We have gusts up to 60 within the storm, and it is moving to the north at about 7 miles per hour. So we expect landfall later on tonight during the early morning hours tomorrow here near the Grand Strand, near the Myrtle Beach area. Again, the worst weather is to the east of the center. You see all of this rain and thunderstorm activity still offshore. That'll continue lifting up into parts of North Carolina. So Wilmington will be seeing some pretty rough weather, and it looks like the majority of this system, the impacts will be confined to extreme northeastern South Carolina into much of North Carolina during the day tomorrow. You see the rain bands which have been moving onshore today, and it's just not been a very good beach day at all. But these rain bands, as they get inland, they weaken very quickly as they're moving away from the main center. But it's just been a really bad beach day down there along the South Carolina coast. So the track still takes it into the Grand Strand area right around 2 a.m. tomorrow morning landfall as a tropical storm. Top winds will be about 50. Now the worst impacts are going to be well to the east of the center. So right near the center, may not see much bad weather at all. Going to be windy, but looks like the majority of the rain and the gusty winds and the possible tornadoes will be well to the east of the center up here towards the Wilmington area. And then during the day tomorrow, as the system makes landfall and moves inland, it is going to weaken very rapidly down to a tropical depression as it gets near the Florence area, and then a remnant low as it moves through parts of North Carolina. This is Monday 2 a.m., a remnant low, so it's really just going to fall apart as it moves inland. Still no impacts to our area, which is some great news. So little to no impact to the upstate or western North Carolina. The worst impact that we could see from this system would be some cloud cover and maybe a couple of showers in our eastern areas. We're talking Gaffney down to Union, maybe parts of Rutherford County, and the winds could be a little bit on the gusty side, 20 to 25 miles per hour. But near where the core of this system moves in, gusty winds, rain, and high surf would be the main impacts for the coast. And then there could be some isolated tornadoes, spin-up tornadoes for eastern North Carolina as they're going to be on the eastern side of this system. So here's the future track. This is 11 o'clock this evening. Here comes the system making landfall, but notice all the bad weather is off to the east, off parts of the South and North Carolina coastline. Wilmington down to Myrtle Beach seeing some pretty nasty weather. As we head through the overnight hours into early Sunday, the system slowly moves inland, and again, the worst weather moving towards the Florence area. This is the Petey region, and of course, as we head through Sunday morning, it will continue moving to the north into the northwest, then eventually curving to the northeast, but some showers approaching the Charlotte and the Great Falls area. Here in our region, there could be a couple light rain showers towards Gaffney and Union, and cloud cover increasing for our eastern areas. But you see here in Greenville, we're not seeing much in the way at all. And then through the day, this system will continue moving up through parts of North Carolina, Charlotte towards the Raleigh area, and this is where we could see the isolated tornado threat during the day tomorrow. For our area, we're on the west side. We have a wind coming out of the northwest, keeping us on the dry side of things, and through Sunday afternoon you see really no impact to our area. There could be maybe a few showers that develop during the heat of the day that rotate down towards the upstate, but that'll be about it. Very light rain showers, and then this thing will dissipate as we head through Sunday evening into the day on Monday. Then after that, we're tracking the heat and humidity that will be cranking up as we head towards the work week. Temperatures will be in the mid to upper 90s, and a return to daily storm chances. This has nothing to do with Chantal. This is just a typical July pattern around here. And then we're talking cooler temperatures by late week. We're going from mid to upper 90s into the lower 90s, which is where we should be for this time of the year. So during the day tomorrow is going to be a pretty nice day. We'll be in the low 90s here in Greenville, 92 for Anderson, 80s for the mountains. If you live towards Rutherford County, Cherokee, Union, and Newberry County, these areas could see a little more cloud cover because of Chantal, and the winds may be a little bit gustier in these areas. We're talking winds gusting 20 to 25 miles an hour. All in all, going to be a pretty nice day, but those winds will be breezy at times out of the north and northeast. But then here comes a strong area of high pressure from Monday into Tuesday over the Florida Panhandle. Hot weather returns to the region. We're talking temperatures mid to upper 90s for our area. Real feel numbers with the humidity could be approaching 100 to 105. Now it's short-lived, thankfully, because the jet stream will dip a little bit further south, pushing that high pressure ridge away from us, and that will give us a little bit better rain chances mid to late late week in the afternoon. Still going to be hot for this time of the year. We're talking low 90s, but we'll have a good chance of cooling showers and thunderstorms in the heat of the day. So looking ahead to those rain chances, our highest rain chances will be next week. Now, a little bit further to the east, these rain amounts are due to what Chantal will be doing during the day tomorrow. So as we head through Monday and Tuesday, isolated rain chances. Can't rule them out completely, but I think they are going to be the exception rather than the rule. And then we really ramp up those rain chances Wednesday and Thursday, more of that scattered variety of showers and storms. So here's the forecast. Tomorrow's going to be a pretty nice day, maybe a little bit breezy at times, but that'll be about it. And then we ramp up those temperatures, 96 on your Monday, 98 on Tuesday, 95 on Wednesday. And then we bring back those daily storm chances, ramping those chances up to about a 40%, and that's going to help to cool those temperatures down into the low 90s. For the mountains, more of the same, kind of an uptick in the heat and humidity for your Monday and Tuesday, low 90s, with the chance of thunderstorms in the afternoon, and then ramping those chances up even more to about a 50% as we head through Thursday and Friday into the weekend. Temperatures will be in the upper 80s. As always, you can stay up to date on what's going on with the Fox Carolina News app. Again, we're updating that constantly. You can scan that QR code, download it. It's free. Of course, if you can't download it right now, you can also search for the Fox Carolina News app in the Apple or Google Play stores.